Hello everyone and welcome to an all-new episode of Scope Reds the Reviewer. And this video was supposed to be up on Monday night, but I never got a chance to actually post it. So I'm doing it today, and that is my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows. So let's get on with it. So this movie continues off of the last one. This is the reboot that came out 2 years ago. And can I say that this one is so much better than the first? Not only because it introduces a few more of our childhood favorites supervillains such as Rocksteady and Bebop, which I'll get to later on this review, but you have Krang in it, which he was amazing. The Shredder, which I have to say I liked it better, this casting of Shredder than the previous one, and it does kind of mess up the story a little bit because the first Shredder was older than the one that came into this film. Though I do have to say that my assumption is that at the end of the first movie, when he falls down to the ground, he is holding the canister of ooze, which we do know mutates Bebop and Rocksteady in this film. But I have a feeling that led to him looking younger. It doesn't explain it in the film, which there are. The movie is not perfect. Of course, there is a lot of flaws with this movie, but that's what makes this movie so interesting. It's more of a fun, you go and enjoy yourself kind of movie. It's action. It's hilarious. It's aimed at us, the fans of the older cartoon series. Um, I never grew up with. I didn't really grow up with the '80s series of the Turtles. I just got into it at the very last because I was born in '87. My brother was pretty huge in them, but I grew up more with the 2003 series and the current Nickelodeon cartoon series that's on right now. But I have to say, the way that they've done this movie was just a heart letter to the fans. One thing I really love about this movie that I've noticed, it gets shown in previous movies, but not as much as what we got in this film, and that is the tension between Leonardo and Raphael. Now, the chemistry between the four brothers, it was perfect, especially with how Raphael is tired of Leo always being the bossy one and the leader, and Leonardo is upset because he wants the team to fall as a unit, but they're all very disconnected and different. Each bring their own skill trait. Now, we did get our very first glimpse of reboot casting of Casey Jones, played by Stephen Amell, and I have to say I actually really loved Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. He is. I love Stephen Amell because he is Green Arrow and always will be Green Arrow to me, but he does play Casey Jones perfectly. I wasn't sure if he would be good for the part, but I have to say, after seeing the film, I'm very happy that they did cast him. My only worry is that with the box office not being as successful as it is the current weeks with X-Men and not doing as well, and the complete failure of Alice in Wonderland 2, we have to wait and see if there will be a sequel. Hopefully they'll get announced because there is a lot of secret Easter eggs in this film that could lead up to a new one. And I'm not going to say that because I do not want to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen the film. Megan Fox was actually more tolerable in this film, I find. I actually believed more of her as a news reporter. So, and I do like the chemistry between her, the Turtles, and even with Casey Jones. You can tell that they have kind of like that romantic connection happening. It's slow in the movie, but you can tell that there is that connection. Now, Rocksteady and Bebop were the best part of this film. I have to say, their casting was incredible. I didn't really have that kind of thing that Sheamus from WWE would actually do the parts very well, but he was perfect. He was funny. He could do his scenes, action scenes perfectly, even though most of it is CGI, but he does play before he is mutated. The guy who played Bebop, I'm not too sure the actor. I think this is the first film I've seen of that actor, and he was perfect for this film. I really, like I said, I really hope that we get a third sequel to this because I actually really love what they've done with the turtles. And I also like that the turtles in this one is not as bulky as the first movie. You can tell that they're a little toned down, a little bit slimmer. Um, Critics have there's a lot of people who really love this film, which is really nice, and they are huge turtle fans. But there's a lot of critics who find that the movie is just it doesn't have as many fight scenes as the previous film, and I disagree with that because there are a lot of fight scenes in this film. You do not see Shredder fight as much as I would like to. I would have loved to see Shredder, though you can't always have Shredder be the main villain. It's nice to see that they're actually giving it to other people and other different villains that we haven't seen in film before. So, like such as Baxter Stockman and of course Bebop and Rocksteady. I would love to see more of Karai. I think that she wasn't done very well. I think that they need to push her a little bit more, especially with the 2003 series with her becoming the Shredder for a season. I thought that was one of my favorites, and even with the current Nickelodeon season, she is one of my favorite characters in the Turtles universe. So hopefully, like I said, we get a sequel and we'll get more of these films. And if you haven't seen this film, I highly recommend you do. Please do check it out. Don't go by what critics say because a lot of critics can tell you not to go to the film and you might actually really enjoy it. So I give this film, it is out of 5, I give this film, I'll say I give this film a 3.9 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Great film to go and see with family. If you have young kids, it's perfect. Even if you don't have young kids, it is action-packed. It is a lot of fun. So I highly recommend you guys go and check this film out. I personally loved it. It's another one of those films that are on my top of the year. And we're not even halfway through the year. Next coming up, I am dying to go and see The Conjuring 2, which I will be going to see it this weekend. So a review will be up. And hopefully, I am going to say it again, hopefully it will be Monday night. But if it is not, it will be such as today, a Wednesday night, or whenever I can possibly get it due to work. So, if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. I did a lot of unboxings today, which if you haven't seen, they're really awesome. And please comment down below. Did you like the film? Did you not like the film? What do you want to see changed? And thanks for watching.